What is up, everybody? ABR Barops 19 back at you for another round of Formula 20, and this is the season finale at Spa, and what a place to cap it off. It's been a great 12-race season so far for these boys, and I'm much looking forward to the finale here. Spa provides plenty of good overtaking opportunities, as well as some good racing in general, I would say. Definitely one of the more entertaining tracks on the calendar. Very long straights, but obviously some crucial corners that you're going to have to hook up. Turn 1 is going to be one of those corners, as well as Sector 2. Definitely crucial to get that right. Sector 3, more or less, a straightaway bar the bus stop at the end of that. So make sure you guys pay close attention in qualifying, see who's got it hooked up and who doesn't. Thank you all for giving me the support this season. We will be back for Formula 20 in the new season as well, and I just hope that you guys have been enjoying this. Thanks for tagging along for the ride, and let's have a good one here tonight. As it looks like we're loading into the session now. Going to get short qualifying underway, followed by that 50% race distance. I'm not sure if it's going to be clear weather, and it is. Okay, there's your answer. And that's a good sign for these guys. Makes qualifying a lot easier. Makes Eau Rouge a little bit less stressful. And should be an entertaining one. I did get to catch up with one of the drivers earlier, the championship winner, Jay Luciano. Him and I spoke. He is going all in tonight. He is dropping all the assists, and I'm looking forward to see what Jay can do. Maybe he doesn't improve. Maybe he does. But it's going to be very, very interesting nonetheless. There's already a Mercedes out on track. Who is that? That's Donut's teammate, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's Massive Nuggies. So he will be first to set his lap. Let's take a look at the final standings coming into this one. I don't believe... well, obviously the Drivers' Championship is wrapped up at this stage. That's Jay Luciano as your winner for the season. Just an all-out great around performance from him throughout the year. Did have a little bit of a moment at Brazil, the Netherlands, and Spain, but has really bounced back well since then. All top fives to his name. Really good from him. Sufjan has officially overtaken M3 in the championship. If Veyron scores at least 7 points tonight, he will also pass M3 in the championship. M3 will finish either 3rd or 4th. Veyron either 3rd or 4th. I guess actually if Veyron outperforms Sufjan tonight, let's see here, yeah. If he outperforms Sufjan tonight, he needs 14 points on Sufjan, so basically going to need the race win, because I know Sufjan will be barking around at the top of the order. So let's take a look at the constructors, though. I believe that's also a Haas clean sweep, so well done to them. Drivers' Champion and Constructors' Championship coming out of Haas this season. AlphaTauri is going to come home and take second pretty comfortably. Mercedes is at 127, McLaren 116, so this is a big night for both of those teams. Third in the Constructors can be decided here, as well as Renault, who's only back by about 6 points on McLaren. So a tight field between them. Let's see what those guys get up to in a little bit. But Nuggies is cooking off his lap now. And yes, Salty in the chat saying, Baraps finale, let's go, baby. It's going to be a good one. Okay, Michelle is here. Let's go. Yes, couldn't agree more. This is the track of champions, Spa-Francorchamps. Definitely the longest track on the calendar. Should take about, let's say, a good lap here, about a minute 42. Be, I say, ideal for these guys. I say the top guys on Xbox are probably looking right around a 41, a high 40. Not to say that these guys aren't up to that standard, but I just know from experience watching these guys, I don't think any of them will really crack into that range, but if they can break into the 141s, nonetheless, that's a phenomenal lap time, especially around a track that's as tricky as Spa. And I forgot to pull up the goodies for you guys so you can see what's going on here. Let's get all that pulled up. You can see the tire strategies for everybody. And it's a pretty safe, comfortable, soft to medium around here. Let's see what everyone opts for. But right now we have a mix of mediums and softs on the drivers. Looks like 6, 7 guys in there going for mediums as it stands. The rest are going for softs, and that should stick for the remainder of qualifying. Definitely, again, up to them what they want to do. The reverse strategy is not a bad shout around here, as Noogies comes up to the final corner now and took a healthy amount of inside curb there. Going to throw off a little bit of the lap time, but up to the line now. It's a 45.3 for Noogies. That looks like a couple of cars coming up to the line. There's a Ferrari. That must be Mo Juice. No, that's his teammate Sufjan, who's on an outlap. My apologies. Kidding Medusa puts in a 44.5. He takes away pole for the time being, but let's go on board now with Sufjan, who, as I said, is in the hunt for I guess he's trying to hold down P2 in the championship tonight. It's going to be pretty crucial for him to do so, and very happy with a nice performance here from Sufjan as he comes now up to the famed Eau Rouge. Let's go on board here just so you guys can get an idea of what a lap looks like from the cockpit. And there's a 43.0 on the board from Donut Puncher. Very nice from Donut. Way to be. Ooh, runs way too wide through there. Interesting moment from Sufjan. Switch over now. Logan's just kicking off a lap. It looks like Exclusive Auto is winding his down, though, and up to the line. It's going to be a 45.0 on the mediums. Not bad at all. Looks like Mers just came in with a 43.8. Lawful is there with a 43.7, although I think he's going again. Donut obviously has got his lap time in, but he also has... Oh, no, he's not. He's not on the lap here. Sorry, my apologies. Let's see who else. Logan the Flare is still going. Anyone closer to the line right now? Shazam, his teammate, is slowing down to let the McLaren by. That must be QJ on an outlap because Veyron's still in the pit lane. And so, yeah, I think the next man up to the line should be Logan the Flare. Time Lord has left us. Not sure what happened there. Potentially just a small glitch. Let's see if we can get him back in. Invites to game. Okay. Him back. Oh, who's that off in the gravel there? Can't quite see. Logan's up though. He's purple in sector 2. It's tough to tell if that's accurate with this game anymore because it does seem to happen quite a bit. John Carlos is here. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while since I've caught up with you. Hope all is well. And thanks for tuning in for the action here. Logan's now coming to the final few corners and up to the line for the Williams. Let's see where he puts his stake with 11 minutes to go here in qualifying, and it's going to be good for a 1:43.4 on the medium tires. What a lap from Logan there. He's going to be pretty happy with that. Obviously room to improve if he wants to switch over to the soft compound. And let's check in here. Looks like Shazam is going to go into the pit lane. Yes, he is. Lukey Ace is just kicking off his lap. QJ is a little bit further ahead, and he is just invalidated going through that corner there. Anybody else? JD? Yeah, it must be JD on lap here. And yeah, guys, if you are tuned in, if you're watching, if you're in the chat, I always appreciate the extra comments. Keeps me preoccupied while stuff's going on. Let's see here. Know that, Kevin Smith. Please don't catch Lawful messing up today on stream. I'll do my best, sir, but that also means that I can't go on board with him as much as I'd probably like. He's looking good right now, though. He's sitting in P3, 43.7 on the board, and probably some room to improve if I had to guess. But here comes JD up to the line now for Team Renault. Let's see what JD does with 10 to go, and it's P2. 43.1 on the softs. Good lap from JD, and definitely some room to improve in there as well. Let's go on board with the championship leader. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's on a lap there or not. Lukey Ace is invalidated. QJ is obviously invalidated. We saw that earlier. Anyone else? Massamoto's on an out lap. Logan's going in. JD's definitely going in. Oh, QJ's made contact with the wall coming out of the final corner. And don't go backwards on the track. No, don't do that. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Nope, QJ, don't do it. Oh. doesn't get DSQ. That's almost impressive, to be completely honest. Sorry for flipping around here so much. Just trying to get you guys the next driver coming up to a lap. That might be Massive Noogies. I think there is a Ferrari. Is that Sufjan further ahead? Yes, so Sufjan will be up next here. And he's stuck with the medium tires. Is it long or short quali? It's short quali. Only 850 to go here. These guys like short quali and they're 50%. I actually think it's not a bad way to go about it. Makes the league racing aspect a little bit more entertaining, especially if you're knocked out in Q1. You end up spending 40 minutes just kind of sitting around waiting for things to happen that don't really end up, happening. And while it could be entertaining to watch your friends go after it, you also want to get on with your night, and don't blame anybody for feeling that way. Sufjan now is coming back through Eau Rouge and looking pretty clean so far. Let's see what Sufjan can do in Sector 1. I don't expect it to be purple, and let's see what he gets. It is purple. 29.9 on the mediums too. Not a bad first sector from Sufjan. Say it's about 2/10 or so off of what the softs can do. Maybe. Really depends on your exit out of turn 1. If you can hook that up, that is everything and more. QJ's in here. Almost DSQ. Yeah, QJ. Oh, salty, unscrewed. I have no wheel settings. No. We don't want to hear that right now. Gotta do it by memory, my friend. If you can. Sufjan's looking pretty clean. Now up to the Sector 2 timing line. Let's see where he stands. And he says he's purple. That's a 14.3 coming out of Sector 2. That's definitely a solid Sector 2 time. And now it's all up to the final rundown. Does he have the ERS in store? It's looking like it's depleting pretty quickly. I would turn it off right about here. Save that final push for the end. You're not gaining any speed by leaving it on. He's going to run out right out of the final corner. And there it goes. Oh, no, now it's off. But he's still going to put in a 42.6 on the medium tires. What a lap from Sufjan. And just staples his name to pole position right now. No one is in the question to beat him out. And here comes a Renault around the corner. That must be Pyden. He just put in a 43.4. Nice lap from Pyden. Checking in down the order here. Time Lord is on a run through Sector 1. And we know he's not purple there. Sufjan did a 29.9. I'm not even sure if that was a purple Sector 1. You can't add a wheel in the menu right now, apparently. Well, you're not the host of the lobby. If anything, I would just back out, come back in. Where even is Salty? I don't see him. He's not even in the lobby, is he? I thought I was going crazy for a second there, but I don't see his name on the leaderboard. Yeah, I would say just try to... That's strange. Maybe reset your Xbox. You still have time, 5:50 to go. Time Lord's coming out of Sector 2 now, and he's looking okay, 15.2 in Sector 2. So he's about a second off of what we saw from Sufjan, just a little bit less. And we'll see what he can do coming into the final couple of corners now. Same issue for him here. He's going to run out of deployment now, and that's crucial. The final kick out of the final corner. You want that battery deployment. It's going to gain you at least a 10 as he basically Tokyo drifts the bus stop and up to the line for Time Lord. It is good for a 43.6, so what did I say, about a second off. Teammate following up close behind. That's Lawful Cylinder into P4. 43.2 from him. Is he going for another run? It might be. Let's go down the order to Luki Ace. He is out there in Sector 2 now. Williams driver yet to get a time on the board. Oh, and Salty is Oxbow Bacon today. Interesting. That's good to know. Salty is under the gamer tag of Oxbow Bacon today. He's got a 1-day ban on Xbox for what he claims to be nothing. Sure, we believe you. Luki Ace coming through the final corners in Sector 2. Let's see where his split stands. And he's just ahead of where we saw Time Lord. So potentially looking right in that mid-43 range. if he can make it stick here in Sector 3. Final corner now, bus stop chicane for Lukey Ace. Let's see what the Williams does with 4 minutes to go. This might be his final attempt at it. I don't think he'll have time for another lap, and it's going to be a 44.4. So lost some time there in Sector 3. Not the best lap from Lukey, but still good for P9. Jay Luciano's out on mediums. He's invalidated, so he's going to have to go for another run here. Veyron is pumping through Sector 1, though. Let's see what he is doing. And he's just about behind where Sufjan was, about 3/10. And he's going to need to improve. Coming through Sector 2, just being a little bit hesitant on the throttle. Cars being a little bit understeery there. Obviously today, a big day for Veyron if he can make it count. As I said, he is only 7 points behind M3, so he needs to finish in 6th or better today to jump into P3 in the championship. He can catch Sufjan if Sufjan either DNFs or does not finish in the points. He needs another 14, so he's going to need at least P3. If Sufjan's in the points, then Veyron's probably going to be looking for the win. But right now, he's on the medium tires, so this strategy call from him, he's going to start more or less, I'd say, in the middle of the pack. And he's got a 15-0 coming out of Sector 2. That's pretty good, but I don't think it's going to catch up to where Sufjan is right now. Let's see what he does. Final corner for Veyron and up to the line for the McLaren driver. What's it going to be with 2:30 to go here? This is his final attempt at it, and it's P6. Actually, he can go for another run if he has the fuel, but it doesn't look like he does. You see the fuel bleeping on the bottom right corner there. It means he's low in the tank, and I think that might be it for him. So P6 probably going to be the best we see from Veyron today. Noogies is on a run coming through Sector 1. There's some cars further ahead, though. It looks like Biden's on an outlap about to cross the line. There's a slow-moving Red Bull in Sector 3. That's the Alfa Romeo of Exclusive Auto on an outlap. There's a Ferrari of Sufjan on an outlap. Bunch of cars on outlaps right now. Lukey Ace is looking like he's done. Veyron's retired. Logan's let through. Who just came through there? Tough to keep up with everyone when everyone's on track. Must have been Massive Noogies. Go on board with him. Did a 45.3 his first time round. And he wants to get up there with his teammate Donuts, because obviously, as I said, McLaren is close in the championship. QJ needs to get a lap in with only 1:10 to go. It's going to be his one and only attempt. That's not a purple Sector 2 for Massive Noogies, but he is up on the Delta by about half a second, so potentially jumping over Exclusive Auto unless he can really nail the final couple of corners. Let's see what he does. Out of deployment and up to the line for Massive Noogies in the Mercedes. No deployment left, but he's going to cross the line, and it's a 44.4, so he does improve enough to hop into P12, but not going to be good enough for a top 10 start today. Let's go up to our leaders here, because Donut is kicking off his final run of the session. Sufjan is just ahead. And this is the man that can take away pole position from Sufjan. Now, granted, Sufjan is on the softs, and he's already a 10th up on the Delta. So that's crucial for Sufjan. He's going to need to get all the time he can out of this. Donut, I did not see his split time coming through Sector 1. I apologize, but he's looking pretty comfortable on this lap so far. Lawful's in the pits. Mers is in the pits. JD is out there making a run with Pyden, and I think they both just started their lap, so we'll check in with them momentarily. But Donut now coming into the fast left-hander. You really have to trust the car here. Throw it in with everything you can and hit that 50-meter braking board, hook up the inside corner here, and you want to probably take some curve there, not too much. See what he does coming through the end of Sector 2 for the Mercedes driver. And he's up on the Delta, but just barely. He's got enough in the tank to beat Sufjan right now if Sufjan invalidates, but not sure what's going to happen. There's a Williams pulled over in Sector 3. Not sure what that's about. Is he off? Yeah, he's just waiting there, I think. Final corner for Donut. What's it going to be from Sufjan, though, as he crosses the line? And I think he invalidated. Oh, he wants to stay on the mediums. That's what it is. And Donut's going to take pole with a 42.4 at the death of it here. How about JDR, though? He's still yet to get across the line, and he is 9/10 up on the Delta. That is looking like it could be pole position from JDR. Final corners now. Just got to be careful. Don't make any mistakes, and it's really clinical through the bus stop. What's it going to be from JDR? Can he crack into the 42.3? And that is pole position from JDR. How about Logan? He's going to head into the pit lane, and that is going to do it for qualifying. QJ has backed out. Salty has invalidated, and that means we are done with short quali here. And yeah, Jay Luciano saying, I kind of screwed myself there and don't want to kick someone when they're down. But yeah, not the best there from Jay Luciano. Now, granted, you got the championship in the bag. You can kind of do whatever you want. Now you're going to start P16. Make it a heroic comeback drive, my friend. Anything can happen on any given Sunday. And JDR is going to take pole position of 42.3. What a lap from him. Donut with a 42.4 right behind. Sufjan, remember, is going to be on the mediums. It says he's on the softs, but he did not improve his medium time. So Sufjan has a huge advantage at the start of this race. And if he can just keep some cars behind, he should be in a good spot towards the end here. Lawful is at a 42.9 for P4. Mers is P5 with a 43.1. Pyden's P6 with a 43.2. Veyron P7 with a 43.4. Logan P8 also a 43.4. Time Lord P9 with a 43.6. Exclusive Auto will be your final driver in the top 10 to start on the same tires with a 43.7. So Time Lord, Veyron, and Sufjan will all be on the mediums. Again, ignore the Sufjan on soft tires up there. That's not accurate. Shazam will be the first driver to get fresh compounds. That's a 44 dead for him in the bag. Luki Ace a 44.4. Massive Nuggies a 44.4. Kidding a 44.5. And Mojuice, out of the guys who got lap times in, a 46.0. The rest of the drivers did not get a lap time in, but that's going to do it for qualifying, guys. There you are, JDR, the Renault driver, on pole for the Spa Belgian Grand Prix. And just look at the gap between him and Donut and Sufjan, very close in the end of that one. And sorry, so Logan's also going to be on mediums. Didn't see that pop up there. Logan's on mediums as well to start this one. Drivers now going to get themselves acclimated, pick out those strategies, get the fuel set, and we'll be getting to the action very soon. Stick with me, guys. I'm going to take a short break here, and we'll get to you for the racing. All right, so here it is. Formation lap is underway. We were joined by Cuthbert. He is in the AlphaTauri, it looks like, at the back of the grid there. So he will be partaking in this 22-lap finale shootout here at Spa-Francorchamps, and getting you a quick rundown of the grid again. That's JD on pole position. He starts first. Donut is going to be in P2. Sufjan is in P3. Lawful lines up alongside him in P4. Mers is going to be in P5 to start this one. Pyden in P6. Veyron in P7. Logan in P8. Time Lord in P9, who has been sent back to the grid for making contact with Shazam. Exclusive Auto is going to start 10th. Shazam 11th. Lukey Ace starts P12. Massive Noogies starts P13. Kidding Medusa P14. Mojuice P15. Jay Luciano P16. QJ P17. Oxbow Bacon, aka Salty Clout, P18, Cuthbert P19, and this is an interesting call from this man right here. I gotta be completely honest with you, I don't think hard tires are the right call at Spot ever. They just seem like they don't want to settle in. Obviously, they're not that demanding in sectors 1 and 3. Not a lot of turns, so they don't keep the heat as well. I mean, yeah, at some point they're going to kick in, but I don't think that's going to be soon enough. But starting P18, you just don't want to fall too far back. If there's an early safety car, I would highly, highly recommend that you get off those if you're paying attention. But, yeah, to each his own. Not going to give you any harp on it. It's the final race of the season. Might as well enjoy it. But, yeah, here we go. What is the mini-map? No, I like the mini-map. So it looks like out of the guys who are starting on fresh compound, only 3 have gone for the softs. That's Kidding Medusa, Mojuice, Massive Noogies, Kidding Medusa, and QJ. The rest are on mediums slash soft, mediums slash salty, who is on hards, and 4 guys in the top 10 who start on mediums as well. So a big mix of strategies here, actually. It should be really interesting. If there's an early safety car, I say this plays into the favor of definitely the medium runners, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, drivers lining back up on the grid, and we are good for go in the season finale of Formula 20. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in. Let's get going. 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are away for the start of the Belgian Grand Prix. And it was a massive launch there by JD. That's going to keep him in first coming into turn 1. Looks like everybody else gets pretty good getaway as well. There's a Ferrari on the inside there getting a little bit of ghosting action. Just be careful here through turn 1, boys. Oxbow Bacon has already gotten 5 seconds for and he's out of the race. He's out of the race, and turn 1 is Salty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't think we're going to get a safety car, oddly enough. Makes no sense with this game, but we won't get a safety car here. And what a shame for him. Just straight up left. Can't blame him there. Looks like a pretty clinical start for the rest of the grid. Let's take a quick look here at who has jumped positions. Mers is up. Pyden's up 3 positions. To start this one, Renault driver's going to be very happy with that. There's your predicted pit stop strategy. I know I said softs and mediums are the call. I still believe in that 100%. I think you can take the soft probably to lap, call it 8. Say lap 8 would be a good lap to pit. Maybe lap 9. There's a yellow flag, sector 3 somewhere. Who's that that's gone round? And that's Shazam, the other Haas driver. It's Jay Luciano. It's Jay Luciano recovering now from falling all the way back. And Shazam did drop a couple positions himself. He's down 5. There's a change in the order here. Oh no, that's just the Delta being the Delta. Pyden is ghosted for whatever reason. Exclusive Auto is not in 4th. That's not accurate. Donuts is on the hunt for JD. That is accurate. Where's Sufjan? I'm very confused with the Delta at the moment. But anyways, let's go here, because this is the lead of the race. There's a Renault, a Racing Point, and a Ferrari. Oh, there's a bunch of them. They're going to go 3 wide almost into turn 2. Sorry, turn 3. Oh, and there is a VSC. Who's gone out now? Mo Juice. Ferrari's gone around at Eau Rouge, and he is done. So we got a VSC right now. Drivers going to collect their thoughts. Sufjan going side by side with Lawful here in Sector 2. Sufjan's trying to keep up with the front running group here. He's going to get the position from the Red Bull. Gotta be careful though. Lawful also on the lead. He's looking quite pacey. Oh, no, wait, he's round. Lawful's round and he's into the barrier. And Lawful is out now. We've lost 3 drivers before the end of lap 3. And what is happening here? This has been madness. No safety car for that. Unbelievable, this game. Unbelievable. JD has a comfortable lead over Donut as it stands. Pyden is kind of falling back in P3. He's got Mers, Sufjan, Logan, Veyron, Exclusive Auto, Lukey Ace, Tiny Lord all in a row here. And I wish we could get a wider camera angle because that would truly show just how many drivers. There you go. You're all tucked up next to each other. Salty saying, took me the whole session to get it about half sorted out. Sorry to Jay Luciano. So that's why Jay was collected at the beginning. Salty made some sort of error. We won't go too much into it. And yeah, I'm so sorry, Kevin. I did catch Lawful wrecking again, and it was just, I had just switched over to watch him. There's nothing I can do with that here because it's just poor timing. This group that's been built up here. There's really no reason to switch the camera right now. We have all these drivers all in one shot here. We know what's going on pretty much. There's a battle. Actually, now look at this. It's all the way back to Lukey Ace now is in this line of drivers. And I'm not expecting it to stay like this, but for the moment, I mean, even there's QJ. He's not far off. Neither is Massive Noogies. They're all together. Ooh, what's happened here? Mers has gotten overtaken by Sufjan into the bus stop. Sufjan's going to send it late and get the inside line, and that's move done for Sufjan. Very, very crucial move to make for Sufjan now. This is the time that you need to keep up with the soft runners ahead, and that includes Pyden, who's kind of lagging back now from the front of the field. JD and Donut are looking comfortable out in front in 1 and 2. And Pyden is around in Eau Rouge, and now I'm guessing there it is. Yes, this game comes through when it needs to, one time and one time only. Pyden is out in Eau Rouge, and that means a full-blown safety car. Not good for the Renault boys. That's going to hurt JD. He had a nice buffer there for Sufjan, who was getting, I don't want to say held up by his teammate, but definitely going to cost him a little bit of time. Woof. Not good for Pyden, Lawful, Mo Juice, Salty all out before lap 4. Safety car is out now. This is big for the soft runners. You can pit if you want. You can go to hard tires. I think it's a little bit of a gamble. I still think the other strategies are quicker, to be honest with you. Hard tires probably about 2.5 seconds slower a lap than softs. About, I'd say, a full 1.5 seconds slower than mediums. So it's really your call what you want to do from here, but it's more than likely the hard tire runners are not going to be thrilled. And they get onto them, they're going to find out quickly they're just really not suited for this track. I'd even say a two-stop would be not a horrible idea. Slap on mediums right now. Go till about lap, call it 16, and then switch in for softs, lap 17. Would be a really good strategy call for a two-stop here. And I just think overall, again, it's going to keep you in the fight. You'll have so much pace at the end of the race. You're going to be loving that. And also, you're just not going to get dropped or overtaken. That's a really stressful thing when you're on hard tires and everybody else isn't. You just feel like you have basically nothing in the tank. And around a track like this, I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. So yeah, let's see what the drivers decide to go with here. But it's anybody's guess. Everyone's into the pits now. Let's pull the tire delta up for you. Sorry, that's this. Here we go. All right, JD's on hards, Donuts on hards as soon as I say that. Exclusive Auto is going for mediums. Okay, I think that's the right call. I'm sorry, I got to flip around here. Let's wait till they get sorted out in the pit, because otherwise I'm just going to be going over the same people multiple times. Shouldn't be too long of a safety car. It looks like the Alpha of... Who is that? Kidding Medusa. He's not even going in. So yeah, they should go back to racing here on lap 6. We'll have to see. But yeah, all right, let's get a run down to the tires now for you. JD has gone for the hards and Donut as well. So after I just said that, a bunch of guys are going for hards here. That includes, Murray's 5-second penalty. Sorry about that. Veyron's gone for hards. Exclusive Auto's gone for mediums. I think that was the right call. Luke Ace has gone for hards. Massimili's gone for hards. Cuthbert's gone for hards. Shazam is still on hards. He pit early, remember. Luciano's gone for softs. This is huge. So this should be very entertaining. I think it's probably you want to do it the other way around, mediums to softs, but he will have watch this, he will have so much pace compared to everyone that's in front of him who just went from hard tires at the restart. You will be surprised. If Jay doesn't make any mistakes, and Veyron's got 5 seconds for ignoring the yellow flag. If Luciano doesn't make any mistakes, expect him to make up a lot of positions. QJ has gone for the mediums himself as well. I think that's the right call. Kidding is still out there on mediums. Time Lord is now regaining the pack here. He's in P15 on the hards himself. So, mix of strategies again. And Murr's still out on softs. Hasn't pit yet, so we need to do so soon. Want a track position. Definitely don't blame him for it. I think if you can pull away a little bit, that should be beneficial, especially with everyone's tire choice behind. Wait and see. Okay, so safety car is not going to go in this lap because Time Lord did not catch the pack up in time, and that allows Murs to head into the pit lane. He, unfortunately, is going to rejoin us in P15. Not really ideal. Don't know if his teammate out there right now? No, he's the only racing point. Why he did not pit before? Oh, he's serving a 5-second. That's right. Oh, no, wait. How can you serve that under the safety car? I mean, it just served it. We can see that, but I'm kind of surprised. That's very strange. Anyways, Murs just lost a load of time. Now, granted, he kind of gets it out of the way. That's not the worst thing in the world. He has gone for hard tires as well. So no one, bar QJ and Exclusive Auto, have listened to me about this tire strategy choice. But I guess if everyone's in the same boat, it's not as bad. But also, if you're in P15 and you want to get some overtakes done, get back in the battle, hards may not have been the right choice. Anyways, we are going to find out what everyone's day is going to end up like in a short bit here. See, I think Sufjan's right. He had mediums on to start with anyways. But, yeah, he's still going to go for the softs at the end. So here. I think I got a concussion from that hit. That was a high-speed corner. So Kevin Smith must be awful cylinder, if I had to guess. Mo Juice says, was on a Rich Plus overtake, upper rouge, barely touching curb. Oh, damn. Yeah, don't ever use Rich and overtake upper rouge. Trust me on that one. I was having a heated battle with Sufjan and got loose. Bam, concussion. Yeah. Salty says, was a great battle, though. And yeah, it was for sure. And now I think Sufjan's in the driver's seat for the remainder of this race, to be honest with you. He's got the tire life still left. He's gotten plenty of time to save those under the safety car, which has been nice for him. And he'll get the softs at the end still when everybody else is on relatively used hard tires. I'd say he'll probably go with about 3 seconds a lap quicker. Probably my guess. Close to it by the end of this one. Safety car is going in this lap, which is good to see. We'll get back to the action here on lap 7 of 22, so still 16 remaining. And who's going to make up the spots? My guess here is keep an eye on Luciano, obviously, with just the soft tires in general are going to be so much quicker. But also, I'd say keep an eye on our drivers in 3rd, 4th, and 5th, because they are going to be under some pressure from exclusive auto on mediums. Also, I just don't think the tires will be. But we go back to racing here on lap 7. Sufjan's still back in the field up, and now he's gone. That's interesting. Took a moment there out of the final corner. He just wants to bunch them all up, and now there's an overtaking opportunity for Veyron into turn 1 on Donut. He's got the inside line on the Mercedes. He's just going to squeeze him out, and that's an easy move done, and maybe another on the Renault as well. JD is right there with him, though. Let's see who gets the position, and it's going to be Veyron. 2 spots in a matter of just 1 turn for Veyron. What a restart. QJ 3 seconds for exceeding track limits, and Sufjan is just gone already. Here comes the Renault, though, back on Veyron. He's going to make a move. No, he's not. Didn't think that was the right time anyways, but JD is going to have to tuck in and just settle for 4th. Yeah, big race for exclusive auto right now. Definitely agreed there. He's really, I don't want to say out-punching his weight, but I think he made the really good strat call here. He's going to go for the 2-stop, obviously. And if he can make up positions, that's huge. And also just the raw pace that the mediums will have comparative to the hards, I think he'll do well as well. Time Lord picks up 3 seconds there. You can see he's almost dropped Lukey Ace. Oh, and Noogies. No. Massive Noogies is round. And JD's picked up another time penalty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You see the field spreading out now. Cuthbert has fallen off of Lukey Ace. Kitty Medusa, Time Lord are having a scrap right now for P9 and 10 on track. And the Red Bull touches the inside curve and he's into the wall. Oh no. And he still has all 4 tires somehow. He's going to be able to continue, but what a shame for Time Lord. This is a tight battle here as well. Mers and QJ. Let's see if Mers is going to go for the move. Remember, no DRS yet enabled, and QJ looks to be struggling on the mediums. While Mers actually seems to be pretty comfortable. Kidding Medusa is also doing alright on the mediums. He's not really keeping up with Cuthbert at the moment, but he's getting close for sure. Here comes Mers for the final spot in the points, P10, and he's going to go to the outside line for turn 3. Let's see if he can make it stick. QJ is right there, though. QJ is there, but oh, and he's touched the curb and he's almost lost it. Keeps the car together, but QJ drops to P11. Sufjan basically checked out at this point. Our race leader now has a 3-second gap back to Logan LaFleur. Veyron is keeping up with him, and then you got JD in that line as well with Donut exclusive auto. Lukey Ace is about 2 seconds off of the Alpha himself, and Cuthbert has actually got a nice buffer in P8 right now. No one's really catching him, and kind of surprised that Jay Luciano has not really even made up any positions here. There goes DRS back online now. Driver's going to start making some overtaking opportunities happen. Let's see who's close to one another. I think keep an eye on Luciano. He should be going for the move here. Probably this lap. We'll have to wait and see. Doesn't look like anyone in this row is going to get... It's not going to be super easy because the cars in front of you will have DRS as well. And that just adds to the drama because sometimes it works, and then sometimes, I'd say, especially when you use up your DRS for making other mistakes, you will not be able to defend even if you have DRS. So we'll see. Exclusive Auto is still just, he's keeping up with these guys, and you love to see it because he's building a gap back to the rest of the field, and that's going to help him when he pits again. Now, granted, a bunch of guys behind him do have to pit again, including Kidding Medusa, Luciano, and Time Lord, as well as QJ. So he's definitely not going to finish last by any stretch of the imagination. But we'll see if he can make up some more positions. The rest of the hard tire runners, too, they're really going to be feeling it at the end of the Grand Prix, and I think that adds to what will be a good two-stop choice. But we'll wait and see. Yellow flag, Sector 2, that's QJ who's gone round there in the fast left-hander of Sector 2, and he's going to rejoin in P13, now closely followed by Massive Noogies. Yeah, can't say anything bad about Exclusive's performance right now. He's looking really clean, and it's nice to see. Ooh, does have a moment, though, coming out of the final corner there. And is he going to keep DRS? That's the question. Ooh, I don't think so. That's tough for the Alfa Romeo. The DRS is crucial, and now with the cars ahead all having it, he needs to get in there. He's not going to, unfortunately. That means he's going to start losing some time to the rest of the field. Ooh, slight moment there for Veyron coming up the hill, and now he's going to pick up 3 seconds for exceeding track limits. Yeah, that's really, really tough for Exclusive Auto. He can get it back, though, in Sector 2. I'd say it's his biggest opportunity because it's so windy. The hard tires are just not really ideal for the situation. Yeah, now he's starting to lose a little bit of time. Come on, Exclusive Auto. You can do it, my friend. Well, Sufjan is now 4.5 seconds clear. Now remember, he does have to pit again. Unless there's really an incident back here, he's not going to come out particularly well. Might be... Man, if you pit... Well, let's just say you pit right now. Which is not going to. Still go for another 3, 4, 5 laps, somewhere in that range. Maybe 6, but I'd say that's stretching it because you do need to make up positions. He's going to come out, like, pretty much near the back of the field. I'd say not quite where QJ is, but, like, P11, 12 for sure. Not good to see for Sufjan. You definitely want to build the gap more at this stage because you only have a few laps. That's Logan going to go into the pits. And so, this... Oh, he's going to go for another pair of mediums. Okay, interesting choice from Logan. I would have... ridden that train out a little bit longer, but maybe he just wanted to get off that pair. Felt they weren't really doing it for him. Let's see where Logan comes out, because that will give us some insight here. He's at the end of the pit lane now. Yeah, he's going to come out P11? P12? P11, just barely. Oh, he actually might be overtaken. Let's go down to this. Kidding's right there. Logan on fresh tires, though. Ooh, and Kidding makes an error up the hill. That's going to cost him the overtake for sure. He can't make up that much time. Ooh, Logan touches the grass, though. That's going to slow him down. Do I think that Hards make it all the way for the guys that pit under safety car? Yeah, 100%. Especially at Spa, there's just really not that much dig. Especially in the hard tires. Sector 1 and 3 really aren't that demanding when you think about it, and there's a lot of room on this track. You don't actually turn the wheel that much. Sufjan's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. That is crucial, and we have another yellow flag in Sector 2. Who's that? That's gone off. It looks like JDR just flipped spots with Exclusive Auto. Not sure what happened there. He is rejoined now, but
So now this is interesting because the gap has built pretty significantly. Sufjan's now got a 6-second advantage, and another 3.5 back to Exclusive Auto, another 4.5 back to Luquier. So now he's actually looking like if he pits, he could be in the points, but still going to be very close. Sufjan needs to keep pushing and use up the mediums at this point. They're pretty much done, but you might as well just send everything you have into the final couple push laps here. You see he's gained gained another 4/10 just this lap alone. Luciano puts in a 46.1. That's the quickest of the session so far. And is Donut going to go for a move on Veyron? Let's wait and see. Don't think so. Yeah, not going to be there. Anyone else making a move? Luciano on Cuthbert. This should be pretty clinical. Yeah, no drama there. To the inside line for Jay Luciano. That's going to be P7. Yeah, we'll give. I don't want a commentator's curse, Jay. I know he's giving it a shot tonight with the whole no assist thing. So yeah, props to him. It's not easy. Trust me. Takes a lot of practice. Takes a lot of keeping up with it to be consistent. And he's in P7 right now. He's still made up a lot of positions. Granted, he does have to pit again, so he's gonna need to get a move on. He's having a nice tilt here with the alpha of Exclusive Auto, who again, I'm loving this from him right now. He's really showing his true colors here in the season finale of Formula 20 at Spa, and that's just a good sign for next season. The grid continues to improve. Would love to see the quickest racers that we can get, especially the US drivers in here. Wish I could race myself, but yeah, I'm here presenting for you guys, and I'd rather be doing that anyways. And yeah, let's see what the end of this one will hold, and in the beginning of next season should be coming up in a few weeks' time. Very excited for that one. Some good new stuff coming your way on the channel as well, so make sure you hit the follow button, subscribe if you can. It's much appreciated. And yeah, let's go along for this ride together. Here comes JD now coming through Eau Rouge, and he is right there on the tail of the Alpha, who just picks up a 3-second time penalty, and a very, very simple move here to the outside line for the Renault driver. He is going to slide on through into P4 as Time Lord picks up a 3-second time penalty. Another switch of positions there. That's Luciano getting past Lukey Ace for P6. And the soft tire is definitely doing him favors. Who's that's gone off, though? That's Donut. Oh, what in the world is going on here? He's reset the track. I don't blame him. Is the car moving? What happened? Donut to P11. He's got front right wing damage, but did you see the car? That was, I've never seen that before. Very rare to see a Formula 1 car stuck up like that. Alright, so gaps starting to form now a tad. Cuthbert's actually pretty close to Lukey Ace here, which is nice to see. Oh, Luciano's in the pits. Going for mediums. Sorry, I want to check something. Oh no, he did start on mediums. Okay. I honestly just thought that he'd done 3 stints on softs. I was like, what are we doing, man? Oh, and he's had contact with QJ. Oh, and QJ's into the wall. Oh, QJ's going to be fuming about that one. Absolutely fuming for sure. Oh, and, oh, who's that? Oh, it's Jay that's gone round. He just must have caught the inside curve there. That's tough to see for him. Although some would say karma in this case. No offense, Jay. That's not meant to be negative whatsoever. Just unfortunate. Mojuice has left from spectating. He must have been here for a while. Forgot that he was. Kidding Medusa's picked up 3 seconds. Thank the Lord for the halo, says Kevin Smith. Totally agree with you. Zam and Cuthbert are having a nice tilt here. Luke Ace is in the mix as well. Oh, and I can't tell if Shazam broke early there or if Cuthbert broke a little bit too late and almost made contact. QJ's into the pit lane. He's going to replace that front wing. Go for soft tires. You might as well. You got nothing to lose here. Oh, Sufjan came out in P4? That's crazy. I guess there was a lot of drama up front, actually, now that I think about it. Donuts dropped all the way back. Jay Luciano was kind of up there. He's dropped all the way back. Massive Noogies is... No, he's been having a quiet race. Kidding. Oh, Kidding had a moment. No, Kidding. Sorry, not Kidding. Exclusive Auto is still out there going. I think he needs to pit this lap. That's probably the right call for the Alfa Romeo driver. He's just been crushing it today. But you know who's going to start making moves? A guy we haven't seen much right now because he's been out in front the whole time, so let's give him some love because he's definitely deserving of it. It's the Ferrari of Sufjan, and you can see already going to have plenty of time to get the DRS. Cool the engine down here as much as you can. Put it in lean. Make it nice and easy through Sector 3. You have the back of the Alpha, and he's not going anywhere. Maybe, oh, you know what? He's going to go into the pits. Yeah. There he goes. Perfect timing for Exclusive Auto. And Sufjan gets DRS here. He might even get it for the next... No, actually, no. Sorry, he won't get it. Sometimes there's a glitch if the DRS is like right here, for example. But not going to happen. Now this man's going to get on the hunt. He's got 5 seconds to make up. Keep an eye on that delta. Keep an eye on the gap. Logan thinking about a move here. Got fresher tires. Going for hards late here. Wonder what he would use before. Maybe mediums and mediums. That's why he's gone for these. But I would have still gone for softs. Going to make the move to the outside of Mers. And it's pretty clinical. No drama there for Mers. Just going to let him slide on through. Exclusive Autos come out on fresh softs as well. So that's good to see. He'll be mixing it up for the top 6 here if he can catch up to Mers and Logan. Cuthbert is still behind Luke Ace. Salty saying, wouldn't think we've done a whole season together with how this race is going. You know what? Different tracks provide different outcomes. The racing changes week to week. Guys have different setups on. Car reacts differently in dirty air, clean air, totally different things. So chalk it up to it. It is what it is for the most part. Spa is a tough track to hook up, especially when you do all of your practice in time trial. Big thing for you guys out there. If you want to get better at this game, don't practice in time trial. Go on to a lobby online by yourself and just start whipping out laps in practice mode. Not kidding. Or go to Grand Prix mode, do that as well. Those two things alone will help you massively, especially when you're not practicing with putting down a full hot lap power with no tire wear, no tire heat. How do you expect that to translate over? I understand the driving aspect is there. You can do as many laps as you want, but for the sake of gaining time as a driver and really learning and understanding the car, the setups, everything, make sure you head on over, do some practice, not in time trial. Anyways, enough about me ranting here. Let's go on World of Logan as he makes the move cleanly to the inside on Cuthbert, and that's a position done and up to P5 for him. Checking in with Sufjan right now. He's still got a 2.5 second gap to make up to JDR, and then he's pretty much within a shout of Veyron. So actually, he might have timed this perfectly, especially if he can really gain in the next lap or two. Exclusive Auto himself has made up about 5 seconds or so on Mers. Sorry, not 5, about 3 seconds on Mers ahead, so he should be re-entering the mix shortly. Luciano and Shazam are hanging out in the back for P10 here. Two hospitals battling it out now, and it's advantage Shazam who has the fresher tires. Wow, three-way scrap here. What happened to Kidding? I don't know if he made a mistake or something. I wouldn't be looking for the move here if I was in the Haas. I would think DRS zone ahead. Sit back, sit tight. Oh, let me guess. Luciano into the back of his teammate. Maybe just barely sends up the inside. He makes contact with the Alfa Romeo. This actually is a good thing. It's a good thing for Kidding Medusa. I wouldn't be angry about this, to be honest with you. You're going to get DRS back on Shazam. Although 15 mediums, never mind. Might have been tough for him to hold them off anyways, so. Just be careful through here. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, makes some contact, does the Alpha. Oh boy, that was an interesting one. Shazam has gotten out a huge advantage there. And now he's just going to try to hold on. Luciano picks up 3 seconds there for exceeding track limits. Oh. What? Sufjan must have had a moment. Sufjan's 10.9 behind now. What happened to Sufjan? Exclusive Auto is catching up to Mers now. And yeah, Sulfur points out Mers has been pulling through for racing points since he joined. Definitely agreed. He's been looking great. Props to Mers for sure. And he does have wing damage as well, so that's not helping him. He does have a pretty sizable gap back to Shazam once this battle is over, but remember, soft tires, anything can happen here. You know what? I haven't really been paying attention to this, but JD and Veyron are having a real tilt up front now. JD's pretty close. He's almost within DRS range. He will get there, I'd say, in about a lap's time if he can keep his pace up. He's been gaining and gaining and gaining. I don't think he has any ERS though, so that's gonna hurt him. Can't be using that too much around here, especially with very few braking zones. Any moves to be made? Exclusive Auto. Yeah, he's going to go for it here on Mers, I'm guessing. Nope. Not close enough. Doesn't need to, though. Should be a pretty clinical move for him on Mers when the time comes. Luciano's going to slide on by Kidding for P10. Nice move from Jay. Another move in the background there. Time Lord on Massive Noogies. And Shazam's just picked up 3 seconds there. Donut is pretty far behind at this point. QJ. Nowhere near at the moment, unfortunately. And this is close. This is really close. But again, let's take a look at his ERS here. He's got barely anything. What's Veyron on? I can't even see Veyron's. Damn. Well, I don't know what happened to Sufjan. He looks like he's just slowed down here. Lap 20 of 22 now for the drivers. I think this is the moment if Cuthbert want to go for the move on Lucky Ace, and then Exclusive Auto is going to try to make up more positions here. He's got to defend though himself, as they get an easy move there from Cuthbert. Is he going to defend himself to the inside line? Yes, he is. Nicely done by Exclusive Auto. Now this is his time to make up right here. You've got to catch these two guys, and you're within a shout for P4, my friend. Sorry, for P5. JD Veyron still at the 1.1 second gap, as it has been for about a lap and a half now. Oh, Lucky Ace, 3-second time penalty. Luciano, Shazam are still having it out there in the back. Time will be a nice drift over the curb there. He's holding off Kidding Medusa and Donut, as well as Massive Moonies. All these guys having a nice back of the field scrap. So bad for PJ. He's kind of just hanging out. It's alright, buddy. Oh, this is close. JD is close. He's within a second window. Oh, see, Veyron just hits the overtake button, and we didn't know. Oh, you know what we can do? Sure. Oh, he's using it all. He wanted the run. He wanted the run down through Eau Rouge. It's actually kind of smart from him. I think he used it pretty much at the perfect time there. And JD just doesn't have any to use, so he's going to have to rely on penalties, which I'm almost positive he has one and Veyron doesn't. I don't like to check the penalties mid-race. It makes it more entertaining when it's all said and done. Exclusive Auto has not made up the ground to those guys in front. He's actually lost ground. And now he's going into harvesting mode. He might get overtaken by Mers here in the racing point. He's going to go to the outside line as the racing point of Mers. Can he hold it into the corner? On the Alfa Romeo, they're going to make contact, but he's going to squeeze on through. And that's P6. Exclusive Auto's going to fight back to the inside line. Oh, thought about it there. Don't send it down the inside here. It's the worst move to make. I don't care how angry you are or you're frustrated. Not the spot to do it. We got a very persistent Exclusive Autos. Time Lord picks up a time penalty there. Let's see if there's anything going to change up at the front here, though. JD and Veyron coming up to the final couple of corners now. But I think Veyron is going to have plenty of room on the final lap to keep position here. He's got about a 8/10 gap. JD is going to have to make it up on the brakes, which he does a little bit there, but he has a wobble coming out of the corner. And now Veyron could drop him out of DRS. It's going to be awfully close. JD's still in DRS range. Oh, Veyron has 8 seconds of penalties? Really? Well, good news for Veyron is he's coming P2 either way. The question is JD going to win? I guess so. If he has less penalties. I honestly, sometimes I miss that. Got a lot of stuff to keep my eye on. Anyone going to make moves? Oh, this is not looking good for Mers. He's kind of in the no man's land spot here. Not good for Lucky Ace either. He's DRS ahead. Don't use overtake Eau Rouge. It's like the worst idea ever. Oh yeah. I think it's good. Oh, is he going to get the move done though? Does he have the battery for it? Can't tell. He's looking for it. I don't think he's going to be close enough. He's going to go to the outside line, try to outbrake him. And he goes just way too deep on the brakes there. He's going to have to let the racing point back through. Yeah, it's alright, buddy. Just take a work on a couple things. Get yourself amped up for Season 2. I know, I remember at the beginning of the season, I thought you had some good performances. So, or at least you've had good moments in performances. So yeah, keep pushing. Luciano's going to go side by side with his teammate here. Sorry, with Lucky Ace. And he sneaks through up into P8. Nice move from Luciano. And does Lucky Ace have a problem? It looks to be going slow. Oh, I'm so sorry. JD wins over Veyron by, look at the gap there, 0.46. Sufjan's going to slide home P3. Logan LaFleur's coming up to the line now. Yeah, the gap got me there. My apologies to those guys. That is Logan crossing the line now for P4. Wow, a lot of time penalties for Sufjan. How about Cuthbert up to the line? And we got a huge train here. It's Mers, Exclusive Auto, all coming up to the line. Luciano Luquies, who's going to move up. Mers is up to P5. Luciano to P7. Exclusive Auto's down to P9. Luquies takes P8. Shazam, P10. And I think that might stick. No, Donut slides into P10. And he picks up fastest, it's Purple Sector 3. I thought he was the fastest lap there. And a couple more guys flop around. Anyways, guys, that is it for your Formula 20 season. It has been an absolute pleasure. There is your driver of the day on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the board myself before we make an official call. But what a season it's been. Hats off, claps all around, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure, this one has, and I'm very excited to see what Season 2 has in hold. So make sure you guys stick around for that one. Make sure you hit the follow button so you know where to find me when the time comes. And yeah, should be a lot of fun, as it has been this season. There you see the Renault of JD taking the crown, and I think it's finally paid off for him. All those moments in qualifying, all the times he's been able to get in the fight, but then somehow ends up losing it. This is what he needed tonight. And a big props to JD on that performance. Let's get him in the party here. And while we send him an invite, let's take a look at the leaderboard. I am going to go with Cuthbert for my driver of the day. Let's invite him in as well, since he makes up P19 to P6 on the one stop. And we are joined by the man himself, the winner of our race tonight, JDR. Make sure that audio box is ticked, my friend. How was that for you? Take pole in qualifying and winning the race.
Man, I think it's going to be short-lived. Veyron got one of those Codemasters penalties on a safety car for they wouldn't let him. They were passing back and forth or whatnot. But I don't know, I'm just glad that I was able to, the last two rounds, get P2 after I had a string of massive brain farts. So, yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mentioned this before on the stream, but obviously there were some moments this season where you had really good qualifying, but then you couldn't make it stick in the race. How does it feel to kind of put things together on the final race of the season, and how's that feeling going into Season 2 for you?
Yeah, I don't. Just getting a little bit more consistent, slowing my head down a little bit. Feels good to get second. Feels. I wish I beat Veyron. I mean, those two races in a row right behind him. But it felt good, and I'll be excited for the next season.
We love to hear it. But yeah, for now, there's going to be a little bit of a break, guys. Obviously, we'll get back to the action for Formula 20 soon. JD, very nicely done from you on your performance tonight, sir, and looking forward to seeing you in Season 2.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for the streaming, as always. Really great job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take it easy.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm not joined by our driver of the day, so that's going to be it for me on the stream tonight. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in, supporting. Remember to share out the channel, friends and family. Just anybody you want to tune in for this. I will see you guys in a couple weeks when we return with round 1 of Formula 20 Season 2 on F1 2020. For now, it's been very real, and I will see you all very, very soon.